Why?
If we don't do anything, if nothing changes, I'm worried that, yes, it's going to continue into the future. A point about guns, ma'am, if I may. We are now in the worst of both worlds. We are pushing gun legislation that will almost surely not pass. That's just my view as a political scientist. But what it's doing, and this is according to our data on our nationally representative surveys, is that it is making those individuals who would have the violent sentiments even more concerned and more dangerous. So we need to be aware that it is not a free move to simply call for legislation on guns that goes nowhere, because there are many people in those 18 million that I point out who are already concerned the federal government is coming for their rights. So if we push legislation which goes nowhere, what we're doing is inflaming the problem more than we're solving it. Very important to see. That's inside of our data. If we go forward and look at the next several years, the system, as I was just explaining to the other senator, we have a system now where once these dangerous ideas are in the mainstream, there are incentives for mainstream media figures and mainstream politicians to propagate them even more. And those incentives are not exactly they want violence as much as there are benefits. And we've seen this in other countries, in India, Northern Ireland, where politicians and media figures push dangerous ideas to gain votes or to gain media popularity, and they accept or they don't notice or they don't understand that it's also creating violence as a byproduct. That's what's dangerous about the next few years. As we go forward, we have created a system now where these ideas are in the mainstream. They're no longer in the fringe, and there are incentives for both political leaders and media figures to continue to propagate those dangerous ideas.